Hi, and in this video we're going to take a look at an add-on called Clique. This is a very useful add-on if ever you have to use any of your abilities on a friendly player that isn't you, regardless of whether you're healer, tank or DPS. What this add-on does is allows you to use abilities on friendly players in your party or in your raid just by mousing over where they are in the party or raid frames and using the ability. Now you might say that in this situation we can just use a mouse over macro, and yes you can. Where Clique comes in benefit is that if you've got a lot of abilities, and of course healers, which is the one I'm sort of showing you as an example here, of course have got a number of abilities they might want to use on different friendly targets, you're going to end up with a lot of macros. You've only got so many room for macros in your normal macro tab. Clique allows you to make as many of these binds as you like without using up slots in your macro tab. So what's the advantage of doing this in general? Why not just click on the people who want to use the things? Well, if you're a healer, you still might want to have the boss or an enemy mob as a target because you might still be using offensive abilities that give some benefit. This is certainly true with the Holy Paladins I'm showing here. If you're DPS and tank, of course, it's more important. You don't want to be clicking on a friendly player when in actual fact you're trying to DPS the boss or whatever target you happen to be on. It's much more useful to be able to just mouse over without having to stop your DPS, use the ability, without having to click onto another target and click back again. So how do we actually set this up? It's actually stunningly simple. All you have to do is, when you've got the add-on installed, and a link to where you can install this add-on from Curse is given in the description below, is you just type /Clique, and then what you'll do is you'll get your abilities, your spell book open, your abilities tab open. All you need to do is mouse over each ability. Don't click on them, we don't need to use them. And just press the key you want it bound to. It's probably less confusing if you use the same key bind that you actually have for those abilities if you're actually on the target. And just do this for every ability that you might have that you want to use on a different target. This will obviously include healing spells. It can also include spells that remove debuffs from friendly targets. It can include damage reduction abilities such as bark skin. Anything at all that you might want to use on a friendly target that isn't you, because remember when you use such a spell with an enemy targeted, it just casts it on you, which is not what you necessarily want. And literally all you have to do is place your cursor over the relevant party frame of whoever you want that ability to go on, and that's what it will do. And if your cursor's somewhere else, it will still automatically self-cast it on you, for example. So you don't have to click on your own frame if you just want to cast a heal on yourself if you're in this situation. Just make sure it's not over anyone else's frame. And that's all there is to it. That's literally how it works. So if you're a class that has any support mechanics, or of course if you're a healer class, then you might want to try this out. Of course, there's a few other options for healers as well if you prefer. So as always, I hope you found this useful. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share. If you're interested in other add-ons, this is in a playlist where you can see videos that will help you with some of those. Take a look at that, see if there's anything you're interested in. Till next time, I'll see you later.